Welcome back. You just heard some great music from Backhand Sally, and they join me now on the couch. How y'all feeling after that performance?
Good, man. How are you
great.
feeling?
I love your smile. So if I can make somebody smile, then I've done my job as well.
Looks like you're having a good time as well. I saw you dancing. And
hey, y'all were jamming over there. Y'all couldn't see me East Texas, but I was back there jamming. So you got to tell me how long y'all been doing music together for?
Together, probably about 10 years, you know. Unfortunately, a lot of the people in our range as far as timeline, you know, we had a big setback about 5 years ago. The world did, if you remember 2020, who doesn't? But so that took us out for about a year. For performing, but we still had the chance to take the time and write and you know, get to work on our craft together. But aside from that, we've been going about a solid 10 years, you know.
Sir, that's amazing. So what's the creative process like, and what is the specific inspiration for your story and your songs?
It's different. We have sometimes, I think, different processes. You know, we are a duo, and everything that we do together is backhand. We got an extra fan here, you know. But everything that we do together is Backhand Sally. But also, for example, the song we just performed, "Need a Little Grace," that's her baby. So if you want to briefly tell them the process on the song.
We were talking a little bit earlier. So that particular song, I was under a deadline to have a song written, and the hook "Need a Little Grace" just kind of came to me. Maybe I was in conversation, and so the whole song kind of came quickly in about 5 minutes. And sometimes the best songs do. They come really quickly, and they come to you fast. Not all of them, but some do. So that one kind of became my baby and like my anthem, and then it kind of became our anthem. And when we hear people say, I needed to hear that song today, and so sometimes they're that meaningful, and then sometimes
it's like stuff that I write. For example, we got a song called "I Only Text You When I Drink," and that came from me saying that I only text her when I drink, or whatever the case may be. So that's a literal,
you know.
Silly.
Or we'll just, you know, we're very observational, and we have written songs about situations that we've seen. I'm like, that's a song, and we write that in a song. So it just depends. And also, our biggest thing is that we want you to take from a song what you want from it, so we don't lean too heavy into our personal story on the song, so you can create your own personal story around the song.
That's amazing right there. So what's one particular moment in your music career that you're most proud of?
Ooh, gosh, I should have prepared better for these questions, you know. I even had a heads up, and I still didn't prepare.
For that song that he was being silly about, that was our first award, was for that song. We won a song for Best Single for "Text You When I Drink."
Oh, let me tell the story. I tell it better than you. We won an award, and I mean, actually, it was out of Nashville, I think, and they had an award ceremony. At the time, I was going under a pseudonym, an alter ego that I won't actually say on the air, but it was very inappropriate, and we submitted this song with that name, and my proudest moment was this woman wearing a pearls and a sequins gown had to go on stage and introduce us individually. Backhand Sally, Ginger Grace, and then my fake name that was very
the artist formerly known as
you know, R-rated. So having seen her doing that on stage in a formal setting was one of my proudest moments. You know?
Yes, but the award is pretty cool, and it sits on a shelf, so that was pretty cool, and kind of catapulted us into other situations and performances and things that we've done. I mean, we've gotten to play with some pretty great people.
Absolutely.
So all of that kind of stuff there's a lot of great moments, but that's probably our biggest one.
Yes. I mean, so what's next for Backhand Sally?
Oh, in the nearest future. Oh, if you're happening to wondering where we're playing, I handle none of that. I leave all of the professional answers to her. So where can they find us?
Well, short
immediately
term,
next?
What's next is Friday. We'll be in Frisco at the Star, where the Cowboys practice. We play a venue there called Havana D's, or D Lincoln Prime. And then Saturday we are at the oldest
country saloon
in Dallas. It's called Adair's. It's in Deep Ellum, and so
that's.
But yeah, long-term goals. We have some new music coming out in the next month or so. In the next 2 weeks, we have a release coming out, and then we're re-releasing an anniversary edition of "Text You When I Drink."
And we're going to be doing, in the long term, we're going to be performing this in Madison Square Garden, and so on and so forth. You know, Forum, LA Forum, if it's still even there.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming in and telling us all about it.
What's that?
Absolutely. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.